Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel by the name of LeaIsChill. We are here to return to Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, I was intending to try and get through the event and kind of discuss it right as they were going to release it, but apparently they just decided to drop 2 more events in a row, and so I've kind of been grinding those, but I wanted to make sure that we cover the entirety of the Homesick Horizon event plot here at the end of this video. So we're going to start today with is I was kind of debating something. So right now there is a brand new banner that has dropped, which is the incomplete domain Megumi. And his art is absolutely rad. The look of his attacks is pretty much perfect. And it kind of makes me sad that I can't pull for him, because he's apparently very highly rated as a really great support. He increases the damage output of a lot of your other characters, and honestly, I'm right now struggling a lot to complete some of the harder content with 3 stars, because Gojo kills himself on turn 7, and I just recently got Panda for free up there. And Panda is another defender, which while he is a defender, he's not carrying you through a lot of content from what I can see. And so being able to run 1 more support I think would help a lot. We're going to toss 2 multis in today. Obviously, we're not going to expect very much out of it, but we're also going to use all our tickets. And then after that, we're going to cover Homesick Horizon. And then tomorrow, we will try to cover the Fukuoka branch story I just got. So a lot of things to do in the game. We're going to start with our 5 singles on this banner and see if we can get lucky with it. If we get a single copy of him, I am stopping, because Megumi is pretty much the goal here. And I went and searched up to check how Megumi's domain shows up inside the series, and I realized something. He uses his incomplete domain twice in the entire series, and one of them is manga exclusive right now. Currently, there's no complete domain version of Megumi, and so I feel like if they ever do drop a second version of him, it's gonna be with Maharaga. And we'll see if that hype is gonna come eventually, but my priority right now is to get the best version of Megumi, because I do like him, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of fun in here. I heard that SSR guaranteed is Black Flash on this Yuji animation, so I am kind of curious to see it. I think if we don't see it on the first punch when he hits the second ghoul, you know what I mean, then we could instant skip and go ahead and get past it. I'm actually going to close my Chrome. I think it's causing the game to lag, because unfortunately, this game on LD Player seems to have a lot of errors. Sometimes I open it and it pretty much doesn't open for a long while. Got an SR, I'll take that. That actually is a new memory, cool. But on my phone it's been perfectly fine. And so I think this game is definitely optimized for the phone engine. Emulators just kind of seem to be slightly broken. And that is how it goes right there. That is my 5th dupe of that Megumi, so actually he'll be much more viable. We're going to toss in a single paid, because I did grab the battle pass, because I think that is going to be a priority for me. This is probably going to be my main game inside this, so I'm very curious to support it as we go, but I don't want to like super whale either. But 2 multis today, we get shafted, obviously it will not matter, and then we're going to go ahead and cover the event story here in a moment, and we should have a good time with it. Can we get lucky though? That is the goal. We need this first kick to go through, and the second punch. Nope, that seemed to be blue, and so I think that this is going to be a shaft multi. Let's see. Oh, we actually did get an SSR. It's probably going to be Recollection though. So it's a 2.5% rate for the characters and a 5% rate for the SR Recollections, and so it's far more likely to get shafted. Let's see. Next one. It's next one. And it's Recollection. And it's my best friendo. Cool. Nameless Youth. That's a cute little thing to do. Cool. 1 more multi. Let's see how it goes. It's also my first dupe of that Junpei, of which apparently has been in the game since the beginning, so I guess I'll just try and use him in the future if I ever want to use a Junpei unit. I don't think he's going to get a second SSR, frankly. Let's see. That is seemingly more than a shaft. So I think the blue one is Fist, which is obviously the Divergent Fist, is the indicator that you get an SSR then. Oh no, I got one. Never mind, let's see if we get lucky. Another one of him. So every dupe I get of Megumi from now on, I think can go straight towards the R version. Oh, cool. I'll take him. The R Megumis can go instantly into the dupe system that you can buy stuff with. Is this the one? No, one more. You always die alone. It's a recollection again! Oh. I mean, it's cool to get an actual banner recollection at +1, but damn, that does kind of suck a little bit. And obviously, I can toss in a couple of singles here. Let's see if I get lucky. I'm just gonna toss in the one. And SR, cool. And all of these real quick too. Shaft, SSR, and it's a random one that I haven't gotten just yet. Okay, sure, I'll take it, I guess. I really need another SSR character though. I have so many memories at this point, and it is just not working for completing this hard content. Obviously, you do get another pre-SSR at the end of the novice missions, but I currently am trying to save that so I can do them on video because I want to read the story with you guys. So, go ahead and finish off my Megumi right here. And obviously, everything else from here. Actually, is there a system beyond 5? Oh no, that's the grade assessment. So the Awakening is now fully maxed and I have to use them only inside the dupe system over in the exchange. Okay. Well, from here on out, we're going to be reading just the Homesick Horizon because one of my priorities for this game is I want to try and archive every single one of the event plots that come out inside it. And in order to do so, I have to play through them before they go away because I have a very good feeling that I don't think they're going to replay them very often. Obviously, I haven't seen JP. I haven't seen like what they do with the event cycles and stuff. But I want to see more of the content with these characters I love a lot. Let me see. Can I do... Let's do this. Wait, so what'd you say? 2-hour train ride from Ueno to Sendai? It's almost like Tokyo here. That isn't the case, I don't think. See, I'm actually kind of familiar with something like this. So, here in Canada, we have Toronto, and then above Toronto is like a bunch of different subsections that are like mini cities. And their main streets are trying to simulate downtown Toronto. Kind of funny to see it related here. It's been so long since I've come home. You don't really think you're coming back home for fun, do you? Well. And of course, Gojo has to assign some random mission to go over on this way. How are we going to investigate? See, like, all over the country, it seems like Cursed Spirit starts to immediately appear far more often the moment that Yuji awakens as Sukuna. And so, even back in his hometown, it's still kind of going rampant, it seems. They're playing into that so they can try and get some more story out of it. Yeah. Kind of funny that I'm just like chilling in front of Gojo right now. I just realized. Yeah. I wonder how that actually affects what happened. Because they don't actually go back to Sendai at all, I think.
別にユージが気にするようなことじゃないよ。本当にそうだと決まったわけでもないし。
ああ、分かってる。
あくまで君たちを派遣するのは万が一のためだ。
I don't know if this is a weird thing to say, but I love Yuji's VA. He's really good at sounding genuine when he's like agreeing with something that he actually tries to play down. Even during the Shibuya incident, when there's a moment when he's at his worst and Todo tries to save him a little bit, even his voice acting there was like perfect. Local windows. I want to read that one more time. Local windows. I guess that's just kind of the windows into the cursed spirit, because normal people can't see them. I want to drink my water, like juice here. It's actually in a like a weird ass boot. Just ignore me in the corner finishing off my blood boot. They have like a matching set of them actually. He's acting like the whole purpose he was here is to introduce people to the different places. You're not like the tour guide here. We're here to actually get stuff done. I also hope the audio inside this room is better now. I put up some sound panels. There's like 12 around, and so I hope that it's gonna be a little bit better. I still need to get a couple more for behind here so it sounds a little bit improved too. We're very close to having this room fully done. To and from school. Aw.
なあ、伏黒。ここって危ねえ場所なのか？近所のガキンチョどもがよく遊び場にしてんだけど。
危険度で言えば大したことはないな。見たところ磁力もほとんど感じない。とはいえ、目撃報告が上がってるのも確かだ。一通り確認していくぞ。
すんげえ雲の巣。
Abandoned buildings typically do have a higher chance of an event of cursed spirits. It's the what is it? There's a certain word for it. Just the left behind negative feelings, kind of similar to what Bleach has in those early arcs. Residuals, that's it. I don't know why that word didn't come to mind. Ushiguro walks over to the wall and stomps it down hard.
Oh, びっくりした。何？急にイラついた？
小さい呪霊を潰しただけだ。
Oh, cool.
な害虫駆除みたいなノリで。
とりあえず他に気配はない。
But an unchecked pest of a curse spirit can easily become its own massive threat. We've noticed that inside different things. Hell, the first mission Nobara goes on is one that just kind of got left for too long.
ここ通ると駅まで近いからよく通ってたわ。
この先に何かあるとか？
いや、この路地自体で目撃情報が。上だ。
Oh. Generic curse spirit sound. They use that a lot inside the visual novel version of these events.
びっしりと。キモいわ。どれも大した呪霊じゃなさそうだけど。
にしてもさ、なんでこんなにいんの？雰囲気的にはさっきの廃墟の方がたくさんいそうだったよな。
本来はああいう場所の方が呪霊は出やすい。逆にこういうなんてことない路地に呪霊がたまるのは珍しいっちゃ珍しい。
I imagine it could be rare, unless something weird happens inside this alley, like they sell drugs or something.
場所にはいると。やっぱなんか起きてんのかな。
考えるのは後でいい。よくいる低級の呪霊。放っておいても大した被害は出ないな。払うぞ。
Better just get rid of them. Honestly, I feel like Fushiguro has always been best at killing a bunch at once. He has Nue's lightning, and so it can just like nuke every one of the small ones. Even Nobara would lose like her nails using her resonance, and they would get stuck in the wall and stuff. Yuji could climb, but he would be awful at like alleyway fight. Fushiguro is just so well-rounded because of everything he has. So it was nice and easy.
わからない。残りのポイントに答えがあるといいが。何か気づいたのか？
ああ、いや、そういうわけじゃないんだけど、なんつうか、呪霊っていっぱいいるんだなって。
Yeah, but when you can't see them, you can never tell.
そりゃ。
子供が遊び場にしてるようなとことかさ、何も考えずに通ってた道とか、気がつかなかっただけでずっとそこにいたのかなって。それってさ、
just you didn't know.
なんつうか。
You didn't have the energy to understand it.
はあ
It feels like evil lurking in your backyard. You don't really understand it. I guess that's what he's going on about. He's homesick, but he's seeing like the negatives of what he never got the chance to see the negatives about before. That's actually kind of interesting. Seeing the things that are sad or hurtful about your hometown and losing that homesickness that you had because you're seeing the reality of what it actually is instead of like your rose-tinted glasses about where you were raised. That's kind of what I think they're going for here. Never heard of this one. Is Turbo Granny gonna come?
今までの場所とは重力が段違いに濃い。
ああ、今回の調査で一番危険なのはこの場所だ。等級の高い呪霊が出現する危険性もある。
用心しないとね。
ここもか。
知ってるのか？
まあちょっとな。前に先輩たちと。
Oh, because you're investigating the spooky stuff all throughout. Because the senpais used to just bring him around to random places.
この辺りでは有名な超がつくほどの心霊スポットなわけ。
いかにもなんか出そうな雰囲気だもんな。
出そう。The guy that's above me, he reminds me of the Ultra Virgin from Scissor 7, actually. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Scissor 7, but it's lit. I actually love that series.
工事中に起きた爆発事故の被害者の例とか、高速で走るババアとか、カッパとか。
Old woman speeding along. Oh, ah!
バラエティ豊かだな。
That's probably an actual myth, huh?
とにかく。
Is Turbo Granny something beyond Dandadan? Am I just stupid? I don't know a lot about yokai stories. Because there's not really like a place to learn about all of them except for Dandadan. Or Natsuba Yujincho, but that doesn't go into Turbo Grannies.
話もいいけど直接入らない？そのトンネルが目の前にあるんだからさ。
Yeah, obviously you're gonna go in.
あと5回は同じ話を。
そんな怖いの？
She's so scared. She's like, let me just say this a couple more times.
ギクって口に出す人いるんだ。まあそれなら無理しないで。
They said like swallow slash gulp. Giku.
分かってないわね。
なんで？
そもそも怖がらないならこんなところ来ないだろう。
ああ、確かに肝試しってビビるためにやるもんだしな。んじゃビビるのも醍醐味ってことで。
Hmm.
いたどり？私ら置いていく気？
こんな場所に取り残されるなんて耐えられない。
Well, that's almost better for you guys.
ついてこないんだったらマジ置いてくんで。
無理無理無理。
ビリだなこの人たち。
But that's why they love the occult so much. Because they experience the breath of emotion through enjoying it.
なあ伏黒。
It's so weird. Itadori didn't have the marks underneath his eyes before he got Sukuna. Almost like the eyes that opened for Sukuna created new scars for him.
本当に人死にが起きたよう
It's
な
kind
場
of
所だったのか
wild.
じゃあ先輩たちと来たあの時も下手したら呪霊に襲われたりしたのかな。
Perm maybe, actually. Yeah.
実際面白半分で肝試しをして呪霊の被害に遭ったなんて話は珍しくない。
But most cursed spirits won't attack, it seems like.
知らずに危ねえことしてたんだな。
一般人は呪いの存在なんて知らなくて当然だ。気にしても仕方ない。
お
He's just feeling like his confidence is what put his friends actually in danger, isn't he?
嫌な予感がする。
これは
妙ね。
There's a lot of spider webs.
呪力自体はすげえ感じるのに。
いないはずの場所に
Oh wait, is it a spider
い
type?
るはずの場所
I
に
don't remember the boss having spider elements,
ここでも同じようなことが。
but the other place had cobwebs, right?
なんだこれ。
And the alleyway probably had like a bunch of spider-looking ones almost. Countless cursed spirits were trapped in the cobwebs, spread across the tunnel ceiling. Oh, it's eating other ones.
なんでこんな。
わからない。だが、これをやった何かが。
That explains the design a little bit then. Because obviously I've been fighting the boss every day for the last 14 days, right? The way that these events work is you grind the boss over and over and just keep on hammering them with your highest DPS units to get the materials and grind.
行こ
あ
Ah. They translated as, Yeah, it's pretty spider-like. I didn't notice anything that would have had, like, webs coming out, though. Just a big-ass
う。
sack.
雲。これ呪霊だよな。
当たり前でしょ。
中の巣もこいつので間違いなさそうだ。
Okay, yeah, makes
と
sense.
りあえず払わねえと。お、逃げた。
おうぞ。
でもあいつ見た目の割に早いわよ。
で、
Nue's the answer. Nue's just broken.
これで行き先はつかめる。行くぞ。
Nue having the mobility, having the lightning, it's like his best option for so many things.
で、
Even running away.
知ってる場所？
And right back to the school.
虎杖が通ってた高校だ。
なるほどね。そんな場所に逃げ込んだってことは、やっぱり指に関係ある事件。そんな顔すんな。別に責めてないから。
Technically, this is also where Itadori immediately killed the other cursed spirit, right?
また来て分かったが。
Nothing to do with the finger.
関係なしに呪いが来い。
There is a strong curse.
言われてみれば確かに匂うわね。で、あのバカでかい雲は
But the other one was killed. What's the strong curse? Just a
学校
spider?
の敷地内に入るところまでは観測できたが、そこからは終えてねえ。
隠れ家みたいなのがあんのかな。
俺たちを前にわざわざここへ逃げ込んだんだ。可能性は高い。
Us, Jujutsu sorcerers. Thanks for the translation.
ああ、時間が惜しい。手分けして探すぞ。
お、くっそ、全然見つかんねえ。連絡ないってことは二人もまだ。俺の担当でまだ探してねえ場所は
And he hasn't searched.
ここだけだな。
This is the last place. Some classroom, I imagine? Oh! It's this room. The one where they did the Ouija board stuff in episode 1.
いねえみたいだな。何を安心してんだよ俺は。呪霊を見つけなきゃいけねえのに。しかし全然変わってねえ。ってことはまだおかけの部室
The
なんだ。
skulls made me think the same. Itadori.
佐々木先輩も井口先輩もあんな目にあったんだ。
Yeah, I forgot about this
もう
fucking
オカル
weird
トなんて
thing that they
好きじゃない
killed early
と思った
on.
けど。
Even though I've been fighting it all the
まだ
time.
こういうの好きなんだろうな。このファイルとか新しいやつっぽいし。ん？新聞の切り抜きじゃなくて先輩たちのメモだな。内容はこれってもしかして。
Are they researching this exact spirit?
サンキューな佐々木先輩、井口先輩。
Yeah. Because they had exposure to curses and ran into them, they now have the capacity to understand the actual influence of it.
磁力も感じないが。
So it seems like their papers were seeing where this spirit makes home. Like they helped him find it,
おかげ
right?
の部室で先輩たちの
Come on,
メモ書きを
reveal
見
it.
つけてさ。3回突き当たりの空き教室。週1の掃除で立ち入った生徒たちが
Cleaned once a
体
week.
調不
The
良の
students in charge of cleaning complain about not feeling well after each cleaning. Yeah,
てさ。
so that must be it.
テッサじゃないわよ、テッサじゃ。
Wait,
だから
he's making
そ
fun
れ
of
が
his
呪霊の
saying?
影響じゃねっていう。
そうだとしても、あれは関係ないんじゃない？あんなバカでかい雲がいればさすがに。
How do you know?
見た目だけならそうかもしんねえけどさ、呪霊にそういう常識って通用すんの？
True. The Teisa, isn't that what Boruto's end of sentence thing
悔しい
is?
けど。
Actually, yeah, I wonder if that was supposed to be a reference.
ほら、でかいとはいえ雲なんだし、案外掃除用具入れの中に巣があったり。
待て、虎杖。お前の推理は当たってる。
He was right. It's in the janitor's closet. Okay, cool. Opens the door as Fushiguro yells out. Spiderwebs jet out from the inside. Is this a domain expansion?
奴の結界術だ。絡め取られ
Oh,
た。
it's a barrier technique. Okay. Similar, but not quite. So obviously domains completely wipe out all barrier techniques. As far as I remember. Domains overwrite it, and so when they fight, when Fushiguro fights that guy inside the cave and uses his incomplete domain, it instantly overwrites the area they're in.
俺が不用心に開けちまったせいで。
手間が省けたと思えばいい。
Well, the incomplete one actually doesn't overwrite it, does it?
これ以上逃げることはな
The
い。
power system, man.
巣に絡まってんのは別の呪霊。あれに捕まったってこと？
I feel like the spider does feast on other curse spirits. I want the cave, right? Or the tunnel? Oh, that sound.
こいつ重力が増してる。
Wonder if this is explaining how the mechanic for the fight works. Like it gets stronger whenever it eats its companions, so you want to kill its companions faster. Because obviously I haven't read the story before. I've just been fighting it. I don't even know if it has friends. There's the one with multiple eyes.
まだ
Oh.
草は残ってる。これ以上強くなられたらまずい。
その前に仕留めるぞ。
んなこと言ったって天井にいられたんじゃ。
Fushiguro's the only one who can really counter that.
任せろ。
Oh, wow! They fully animated this!
マジかあいつ。
I didn't know this! Sick! And Yuji goes right for the chokehold.
捕まえたぜ
The cat's clawing that thing over there. Shout out to them using Live 2D to actually animate this.
たく相変わらずのバカ力。
だが
Wait, I went up.
一気に叩くぞ
Here. Sick though. Hell yeah. And then is there one more story for after it's already beaten? Yeah, okay. I'm glad they animated that. That's a really cool feature.
せえこれ以上暴れんな
He has the black flash image. And there you go. The barrier breaks apart.
戻ったか無事に払えたみたいだな
だな。
よし
Usually kind of looks like a frog whenever he has like the extra lines next to the thing.
本当だ。もう朝じゃん。
徹夜で労働。これだからブラックは。
Do people accuse being a Jujutsu sorcerer as being like a black company? Never heard that.
この辺りで呪霊が増えてたのってさっきの雲みてえなやつの仕業だったの？
Oh, my cat's here. Hello, Soray.
正確には数が増えていたというより普段より目立っていただけなんだろうが
どういうこと？
Usually her spirits hide
あんなやつ
themselves.
が自分らを食い散らかすためにうろついてたらアホな呪霊でも逃げ回るしね。
そのせいで普段は隠れてるような呪霊が人の目につくような場所にいたんだろう
That makes sense.
路地裏に溜まってたやつらは雲から逃げてたってことか。んじゃま、これで解決でいいんかね。
Soray just left again.
だな
ああ、疲れたわほんと。楽な仕事になるとか言ってたけど嘘っぱちだったわね。後で文句言ってやろう。
場所聞いてピンとこないか
俺の地元。
それはそうだが今回重要なのはそこがスクナが受肉した場所だってことだ
It turned out that Fushiguro was wrong about that, right?
あの呪霊もしかするといや
Was it actually what? Was
ど
it
うかしたのか
made more active because Sukuna got his physical body there? Is
なんつうか、
that what he's implying?
今回さ、地元であちこち回って分かったんだ。俺が知らなかっただけで、呪霊はそこら中にいる。
Yeah.
そりゃいるでしょ。
もちろん頭では分かってたけどさ、ようやく実感できたっつうか、そんな感じ。術師になる前の俺はそんなことも知らずにのんきに生きてたと思うとさ。
それが当たり前なんだ気に病むようなことじゃない
分かってる。だから知ってる側の俺たちがもっと頑張らねえとなって。
Respectable.
呪いなんて知らねえ方がいい。
ああ
そんなことよりお腹空いたんだけど。
今俺いい話してたんですけど。
ん？
Oh?
どうかしたか？
いや、気のせいかな。
I thought I heard Itadori. And he leaves the normal world behind. So that's what the recollection was!
何時間動きっぱなしだと思って
Oh! Okay, okay, I see.
だからこそ仕事だけで帰るのも尺でしょ。虎杖、とにかくバカみたいに高い店教えなさいよ。
んな店知らねえんだけど。てかこんな時間に飯開いてっか？
By that I mean, they gave a free version of the recollection out,
なんか探して
but
みっ
it's
か。
because it's the animated scene of this.
そういうとこが集まる地域は心当たりあるし。
him accepting his new life and moving past his old one.
飯食ったらすぐ帰るからな。
はーい。
No. I want to go let's look at the full recollection again. That's sick. I'm glad they actually did like a full story for that. It makes me really happy. And see, this style of story does exactly what I said that gacha games kind of need to do to focus on creating original content. It has not only character-inspired stories that expands on the original story in a way that they couldn't, it has live 2D animations to show off the style of the story and to adapt something that never existed, as well as use the live 2D in an effective fashion to animate it and make it exciting. And it has an emotionally resonant finale, of which also harps back to the original story and does a good job of kind of retelling it. That's so strong! They did such a good job with this. And then the recollection gains an entirely new meaning when you finish the full story, because you realize that the ones in the background aren't just two randoms walking, they're the senpais from the first episode. Good fucking job to the developers here. Obviously it's going to be the JP team that actually like created all this content and made it and stuff, but this is exactly what a game should be. And I am really, really impressed with this. I do kind of want to fight the boss one time, frankly, but they cost 20 each. And so because I can't sweep this, I'm going to quickly skip past one fight of this so we can fight the arachnid one good time and try it out for today. I don't think you guys need to see the fight here, so I'll just see you guys in one moment and then we'll fight them. We'll do one more multi today, okay? Promise you. Okay, so I actually could have shown the event quest right there because I realized that you do fight the boss at the end of the fight. And so I'm thinking about it. If I fight the actual boss fight itself, it's just going to be against the singular big enemy. So let's try and get 3 stars on the hardest version of this, and we're going to use an actual proper team in that case. So I'm going to replace Mai with the green Fushiguro because I do need him to be here to be able to get some extra damage done. And let me see what I want to do here. I think that Panda does best with the extra HP and defense, I think. Oh, my mindfulness alarm's going off. I think that Yaga can afford to get the dodge and curse technique up. Gojo loves the attack up. And Fushiguro, you can be happy with the curse technique and defense up right there. Should be good. And obviously, I am using the new character that is on the team because I realized that he is a little bit stronger for a support. And I want to have one good version of both of the new characters. Unfortunately, both of them are pretty poor in terms of the tier list and stuff, but it's not a big deal. I don't really care too much about that. But we're just going to go ahead and prioritize as best we can the amount of kills we can get. And I think that Gojo probably one-shots those. I'm going to just pop Divine Dogs, because as long as Fushiguro doesn't get hit, he'll keep both of his dogs and be okay. Alright. Now, I have heard people talking about 2-ult Gojo in the form that apparently he can guarantee 2 ultimates whenever he's fighting enemies. I haven't watched the tutorials just yet about how that works, but I think at some point I'd like to because I think it'll be important. I think it is revolving around using the recollections early, and obviously we haven't really been doing that. I think I'm gonna pop his recollection just so he gets the kill on the back guy. And then Gojo can shoot this one instead and see how much damage we can do. Because that... Oh, it didn't kill. Oopsie. Well, we killed one more. Gojo's still gonna not quite make it to the final round, I think, unfortunately. Alright. Well, that kills that round. And we go for this one. Fushiguro actually didn't get his ultimate. That sucks. So we're gonna pop the recollection. I need to pop the tutoring again. I'm gonna take the attack buff because next turn he gets his ultimate. And then on top of that, let's just see if we can guarantee the kill on the mushroom. So I think that Panda plus Fushiguro should kill the mushroom. Right? It didn't. Okay. Is Fushiguro's ultimate AoE? Here, well, either way, we're going to prioritize that punch. I'm going to debuff you. Why not? Because if I do debuff you, I can guarantee the kill. And then it's not AoE, but I should probably just use it to kill the mushroom here regardless. Get some good damage in. And please kill. Thank you. Now, I shouldn't ult here. Wait, Gojo automatically dies this turn. Well, it won't matter then. Let's just pop his thing regardless. And then we'll get the Divine Dogs off so that he'll be ready for next turn to continue to do well. Wonder if Ushigero's dogs die by default whenever he ultimates. Because I haven't really paid attention to that. I just wasted the Gojo ult because he'll leave this turn anyway. Doesn't really matter. And here is the Spider Boss. He comes down with 2 of his friends. So it does make me wonder if he'll eat his friends or not, based on what they described so far. I do still have the tutoring buff up, so I'm just going to use my ultimate on the boss itself. I'm going to increase cursed energy with that, and then let's just have Fushiguro also hit the boss. See how much we can do in one turn. And then Panda transforms whenever he uses his ultimate. And we get the co-op ult. Yeah! That's the 2 that you want to actually pair too. He's going with his dad. Alright. Oh, he's stunned. Damn. I think I can pretty safely fight... Actually, I need to rebuff with Masamichi. Defensive barriers only on 1 person. I think I'm just going to actually normal attack. And then Divine Dogs, we're going to normal attack the Arachnid. And I still want to see if he does eat his friends. Because I want to see if the story's purpose is to hint toward the fact that's how he works. So we're gonna... Can I target the other 2? I'll say I can't. Yeah, I wasn't able to. Is it just because they're a little bit too small? I was like, I could target it, just barely, but I'm clicking on it right now and you can see it's not... Huh. I'm not quite sure. Either way, we're going to use his buff here, and then we'll use Recollection and Divine Dogs to... I imagine Fushiguro probably just kills this turn. So I don't think we're going to actually see if it's part of the mechanic. Yeah, he does. Okay. Just how it works out. Then we're going to Kathy, and we have 2 immobilizations. Or 3. Damn. Panda's still stuck. We'll just kick it. Recover Curse Technique, and then we'll pop the ultimate with Fushiguro. Regardless, this turn, or this team has been pretty solid for me. I think when I auto, Gojo tends to kill more people, but it's because I was more mindful about killing the back row, and I think that you should be just focusing on kills inside the earlier rounds to maximize damage. Oh, that's a triple stun again. Oh, that's a quadruple stun. Never mind. Fuck me, I guess. Let's crush. Wait, no, I can Recollection, then crush. Recollection, then Kathy. Buff, and do that. This should be GG. Ka-chow. Divine Dogs kills. Good stuff. Yeah, cool boss. I do want to understand the mechanics a bit better, but fortunately they just died a little bit too fast, and the Formidable Foe version I think doesn't have any ads, and so they don't have anyone else to fight or kill to give it the extra buff, so we'll never actually learn. I think you can hold down click on it. Should I do it one more time? No, I'm okay. We'll learn on the next one. I'll see if I can hold click on it and learn the mechanics as of the next time, but it is quite cool that they do give you the current recollection bit for the event. All the way maxed out to 5 out of 5, because it is kind of cool to be able to look back on those memories and be like, yeah, that event I grinded out super hard. I can now officially have a maxed out recollection that is worse than every summonable one, even when it is maxed out, but either way is still pretty solid. So, good stuff. I think we will be returning at some point in the next little while to do the Grand Exorcism Battles story, and then fight one of the formidable foes each. But we're going to finish off today by doing one more multi on Megumi, because I feel greedy. And to be greedy is the way of life in these gacha games sometimes. The company knows all about that. So let's see if we can get a Black Flash. I say that, by the way. Oh, he popped! Might be a good chance. But I say that because the company is currently rushing out banners, and we've had like multiple SSRs dropped per week. And so it is kind of stressful to try and keep up. I got shafted. That's how it goes. Well, thanks for watching. I will see you guys either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow to show off the map event for Grand Exorcism Battle, and then we'll cover the one Where Shadows Fall after that. So thank you for watching, take it easy. And we will also cover the Fukuoka branch story here in probably the next episode too. So stay tuned for that. Bye bye guys.